So this marvellous machine is my 1988 Volvo 240. I'm going to go over everything wrong with it in one video, hopefully. It's got the cracked headlights, only one. It's got an actual hole in it. It's got manual, mechanical fuel injection. So it's like a big plate that, how much air comes in, lifts a plate up to let these injectors like determine how much fuel comes out. That was all gunked up, that's been cleaned. So that actually works now, should I say. The engine didn't run. It does run now ish. It's got no fuel in it at the minute. I've replaced the belt. I've put a little thing up there. So, and the windscreen wiper motor doesn't work. I've tried rebuilding it, but I don't know what I'm doing really. The washer bottle, the pump is broken on that, slash missing half the parts for it. So I should reiterate, I brought this as a barn find, it wasn't running. And the guy who brought it off decided he was going to try and do it all himself. So let's go over to the boot. I mean, the boot doesn't stay up, but that's not really an issue. We have some rust. You'll see a lot of that. Some rust up there by the window too. The fuel pump needed replacing, the in-tank one and the underneath one. Both were missing, so I think whoever had it tried getting it started but couldn't, or didn't know what they were doing. Other than that, rust-wise in the boot, there's not much. Probably just needs like a good clean-up and whatnot, but quite happy other than that bit, so that needs welding. All four tyres are dead, if you can't tell from all that cracking and separation. Moving to the interior, if you can tell, there's a nice big hole there. I've got a new cross member for that to weld in, and I've just got some sheet metal to weld in there, and it's about the same on the back. Rust wise on that side it's okay. It all started from this sunroof, if you couldn't tell from the condensation everywhere. Yeah, it's all come from that, so I've been trying to fix that. It does open and close now, but it needs adjusting, so I've sealed it with duct tape at the minute, which hasn't worked. Coming inside the car, if we it all starts up now, but the fuel gauge seems to be dead unless there's just zero fuel in there, which I've had the pump out and it doesn't. I mean, there's very little in there, so I don't know if it would register on there, but I'm not going to put new fuel in it yet until, you know, I've got everything else sorted, because, you know, it only lasts like 3 to 6 months before it starts going bad again. The gear shifter is nice and floppy, and it looks like the previous owners removed. So normally you'd pull up to get into reverse, but they've just seemed to have removed it fully. But the other thing is this clutch. It just goes all the way down. The slave cylinder's leaked. I've got a repair kit for that. If I can't repair it, then I'll just replace it. Other than that, I mean, the interior is ripped to shreds at the minute. And this door here, you'll notice it doesn't lock for whatever reason, so I need to open that up and sort that out. It was the same with this back door here. It didn't actually close, but that's fixed now. And here's a look from the underside. You'll think, you know, looks fairly okay, apart from, you know, the rest I've already showed you, except for this jacking point here. You notice there's a big chunk missing here. I've got to try and weld it. I mean, it's structurally sound. I can jack the car up there, but, you know, there's a big chunk missing out. I've got a sort of replacement for it. I'll show you what I mean. It's like, so that's what it looks like, and the replacement I have looks different apart from the bottom bit. So I'm hoping I can chop this out, weld the new one in, and then happy days. So excuse the messy workbench, it is freezing outside, so I've not wanted to tidy up, and obviously in this this locked up garage, it's cold. So this is the jacking point I could find. This is the only one for sale anywhere. So my intention was this part here. I could sort of cut that as best I can, then weld that into place, just make it fit. And this is the cross member slash outrigger. Bushings probably need replacing. The other thing's wrong is part of the interior of the headline. As you can see from where the sunroof was leaking, it's absolutely minced itself. So I'm hoping I can patch this up maybe with some cardboard and some like spray glue to keep it straight. And I mean, the state of it is horrendous, so I want to get all this cleaned up because it's disgusting, and paint it black hopefully, because I prefer black interiors, so I've done it on all my cars. I got all the carpets here, they're all good, they just need a bit of a clean. The parcel shelf, and I don't know if they'll fit on the car, but my friend gave me these bad boys. They're from an Audi, I don't know which one, but they're super lightweight, but I do like the steel wheels on the car from factory. But hey, this is my first project car. I got it for 800 quid, which in the UK is quite good. Yeah, sorry for the unprofessional format, but it's my first video in quite a few years. So yeah, stick around and we'll have a build vlog for it.